magandang gabi Pilipinas! At syempre, magandang gabi sa lahat ng ating listeners worldwide. Mula sa mga nag-aabang sa Spotify hanggang sa mga nanonood sa ating YouTube stream. I'm your host, Ben.
And I'm your host, Kate. Welcome back to another spicy at punong-puno ng truth bombs na episode ng Real Talk with Ben and Kate. Kumusta ka, Ben? Parang ang energy natin ngayon pang marathon, ah.
Active talaga dapat, Kate, kasi ang topic natin tonight, nako, ramdam ko na agad ang bigat sa dibdib. It's one of those topics na maraming marites ang mag-earbuds para makinig, pero marami ring pusong posibleng masaktan.
True. Tonight, we are tackling a situation na MU, or mutual understanding. Alam mo yun, yung face na everything is sweet, everything is blooming, pero biglang may plot twist pala.
Ang plot twist na ayaw nating lahat, yung akala mo ikaw lang pero may original pala siya. So, we have a letter from a viewer na itatago natin sa pangalang Confused Kathy. Kate, please do the honors of reading her story.
Alright, ito ang kwento ni Kathy. Hi Ben and Kate, I've been a fan of your podcast since last year. Sobra ko nakaka-relate sa mga payo nyo. Sana matulungan nyo rin ako ngayon. I met this guy, let's call him Mark, sa isang coffee shop months ago. Long story short, naging close kami. Halos araw-araw kaming mag-chat morning and night. Palagi siyang nagsasend ng good morning beautiful at sleep well texts. Lumalabas din kami for dinner, movies, at minsan hinahantid niya pa ako sa office. In short, MU kami. Alam-laning pareho na may something sa amin, pero hindi pa kami official. One time, may nakita akong notification sa phone niya habang kumakain kami. Isang girl na ang wallpaper ay picture nilang dalawa. Tapos lately, pag weekend, may clash siyang nagiging low-key or MIA, missing in action. Pag tinatanong ko naman, sabi niya busy lang daw siya sa family or sa work. Pero something feels off. Ang daming red flags pero ayaw kong mag-assume kasi wala naman kaming label. Pero masakit na eh. Ang tinong ko po, paano mo malalaman kung taken na pala siya habang ka-MU ka?
Kasi ramdam ko yung kurot. MU stands for Mutual Understanding. Pero in this case, mukhang maling ugnayan ang nangyayari.
Ouch, Ben. Pero totoo yun. Alam mo, the MU phase is the most dangerous phase kasi wala kayong contract. Walang Maybells, so walang accountability. Pero that doesn't mean okay lang na lokohin ka.
Right? So let's talk about the signs. Paano mo nga ba malalaman? Unang-una yung sinabi ni Kathy, yung weekend disappearing act.
Nako, classic sign yan. If he or she is only available for you from Monday to Thursday or Friday daytime, tapos pagdating ng Friday night hanggang Sunday evening, biglang busy with family or wala ng signal sa province, teka lang, 2025 na. Kahit sa bundok may Starlink na eh.
Hard truth. Usually weekends are for the primary partner. Yan ang time for family dinners, dates with the long-term partner, or grocery runs. Kung lagi siyang MIA pag Saturday, red flag na baka may ibang priority.
Another sign then is the social media ghosting. Tipong magkasama kayo, ang ganda ng date nyo, ang sarap ng food. Pero bawal kang mag-tag sa kanya or if you post the story and tag him, hindi niya ire-repost or worse, i-hide niya sa certain people.
Archive is guti, ika nga nila. O yung close friends list na ikaw lang ang laman pero yung partner niya naka-restrict. If they are overly protective of their social media presence when you're around, something is fishy.
At ito pa, Ben, yung pocketing. Have you heard of that? It's when someone keeps you in their pocket. Hindi ka niya pinapakilala sa mga friends niya, sa family niya, or kahit sa coworkers niya. All your dates are in secluded places. Ayaw ni sa mall. Gusto niya sa mga liblib na cafe.
Kasi takot siyang may makakilala sa kanya. Pocketing is a huge indicator. Kasi if someone is proud to have you as an MU, even without a label yet, at least manani pakilala ka sa isang trusted friend, di ba?
Exactly. Now, let's go deeper into the psychology of it. Bakit pa may mga taong ganito? Bakit kailangan maghanap ng MU kung taken na pala siya?
Emotional cheating, Kate. Minsan kasi stable ang relationship nila, pero boring na. They look for that spark or kilig from someone new like Kathy without leaving the security of their current partner. It's selfish.
It's very selfish. And for the person on the receiving end, like Kathy, it's devastating kasi you invested emotions. You thought you were building something, but you were just a side character in someone else's main story.
So what's the best way to find out, aside from being a detective and checking their followers list or tagged photos?
Direct communication. Ask the hard questions. Sabihin mo, Mark, I really value what we have, but I need clarity. Are you seeing someone else? Are you in a committed relationship?
And don't settle for it. It's complicated. That's the oldest lie in the book. If it's complicated, it means they're still attached.
Final advice para kay Kathy at sa lahat ng nasa MU situation na feeling nila may kahiti sila. Trust your gut. Intuition is a powerful thing. If it feels off, it usually is.
Huwag mong hayaan na maging option ka lang ng taong ginawa mong priority. You deserve someone who can give you their 100%, pati na ang weekends nila.
Tama. Don't be afraid to walk away even if there's no label. Losing an MU who is cheating is actually a win for you.
Grabe, ang swelty ng usapan natin tonight. I hope, Kathy, naliwanagan ka kahit paano.
Definitely. And for our listeners, what do you think? Have you ever experienced being the hidden MU? Comment down below or send us a DM.
Susunod, pag-uusapan naman natin, paano mag-move on sa taong hindi naman naging sa'yo? Ouch!
Abangan yan sa susunod na segment.